Hi, so this is my fourth vlog. So I wasn't going to do this for another few days actually because I'm going to South Africa at the end of this week and I've got lots to get on with. But I've just been walking around the field on my morning dog walk and I just had a moment of revelation with something that I've been struggling with, and so I just felt excited to suddenly make one of these videos so that I could tell you about it and not lose my train of thought. So last week I left you with this idea that the words that we say are about building other people up and encouraging them for their specific needs. And I've not done very well. You know, other weeks I've been able to say that I've reached my target or kind of hit my goal and I've been quite pleased about it, but this week I haven't. I mean, there have been moments where maybe the kids have been sad and so I've encouraged them and helped them in those moments, but actually as a general day-to-day thing of encouraging all the people that I meet, and my husband and my children, I've not really done it. And I just suddenly realised that the reason I've not done it is because my perspective on it has been completely wrong. It's felt like a burden. It's felt like this thing that's sitting on me, like, oh, I've got to make other people try and feel good about themselves. And that's not a very nice thing for me to say, I know, but it's just kind of felt like a weight, like I've somehow got to achieve this goal and I've got to make my blogs and tell you that I've done really well at it, and I just didn't manage it. But I shared a picture yesterday on my page, which is a Bible verse, and it says, kind words are like honey. And that really just stayed with me. It really kind of hit a point in my head, and obviously it fits in with what I've been doing here with my Lent challenge. And it says, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy to the body. And that these kind words, again, like last week's verse, that it's building you up and to your specific needs for your health, for your soul. And so that really rested with me yesterday. It was a positive verse to be thinking about. But just when I was on my dog walk, I suddenly remembered, and I'm not normally very good at remembering verses, it just popped into my head that there's a verse, and I can't remember where it is, but it says, your words, as in God's words, so your words are like honey on my lips. And I just suddenly had this really lovely image that God's words to us, so his Bible, his teaching, is honey to us. But then in this other proverb verse, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. And I just suddenly realised that trying to build other people up isn't a burden. It shouldn't be a burden. And I've been coming at it completely wrong. I kind of wasted my week because I didn't have the right frame of mind for it. And what it is God is kind enough to bless us with his words, which are like honey to us. I mean, that in itself is amazing. And then we get to take that honey, that word that he gives to us, and we get to bless other people with that honey. And by blessing other people and building them up, we're actually sharing God's honey to us with other people. And that is joyful. That is joyful that God is kind enough in the first place to give us something as rich as honey to sustain us, but that we get to go out and share that with other people. It just made me feel so joyful. Like, this is not a challenge. I shouldn't even be using that word anymore. This is exciting. This is a lovely thing to be able to do. And yeah, so that moment of revelation, and I just love the fact that I had a moment of revelation, because revelation is when God speaks to you about something, and I think normally about something that you're struggling with. And in those moments when we're struggling, he doesn't forget. He doesn't not teach us. He comes into that place. And yes, he left me for a week to try and figure it out and to get it in my mind and for me to know that it was something I needed to work out. And then he just kind of came and spoke into that for me. And that was just such a lovely moment. And I feel really cheered and I feel really excited to now this week try and share that honey with other people. And it's not the other nice thing, sorry, I'm excited. The other nice thing is that it's honey. It's not jam. It's not like the Bible says, God's words are like jam to your lips, which is this thing that's just full of sugar that is going to give you a little high for 2 minutes and then you come down again and it's kind of not really done anything for you. Honey is this, we all know that honey has loads and loads of properties and healing things in it that actually sustain us. You know, people get really excited about Manuka honey. and the different kind of flavours of honey that you can get. And we all know that there's this really big worry that the honeybee is disappearing from our country, and that we need to try and keep it going and preserve it and look after it, because it has such a big impact, not just on us, not just by eating it, but it has such a big impact on our ecosystem. And so he's actually picked this thing, this honey, this life-giving, important part of our world, part of our beings, that to refer to as the thing that sustains us. So yeah, my message today is just don't feel down when you've got to be nice. Just, and it's not really being nice, is it? It's actually about encouraging other people. I didn't mean to be flippant. Don't find it a struggle to try and build each other up, because actually it is a blessing that we get to pass on. And it's a blessing that God shares with us. And that is just about how magnificent God is. And so yeah, just want to leave you with that thought. Like I said, I'm going to South Africa at the end of this week to go and work with an orphanage with my husband. And I don't know what internet connection and all that kind of stuff is going to be like. So I'm not sure if I'll get to do another one of these for the next few weeks, which will kind of take us up towards the end of Lent. But I hope to check in with you again. And just as ever, be blessed, have a great day, and good luck with your Lent, not challenge, your Lent journey. Let's call it a Lent journey from now on.